Hi everyone, I'm Eva and welcome to the first ever coffee time where you and I sit down face to face and we talk. But how are you guys? I hope you're doing amazing. I hope everything's going well. I hope you're having a great night or a great day or a great whatever time zone you're in right now. And as I was saying, welcome to the first ever coffee time. This excites me so much. I love this section a lot. I feel like this is very 101 type of video. So in today's video, I've decided that since this is the first one that I make, and since you guys don't really know me yet, we're gonna be doing a 50 things, a little bit over 50, but a 50 things about me video. Since today I'm gonna be mentioning a lot of facts, I'm gonna get straight into it, but don't forget to follow me on my other socials, which are gonna be up here and also down below, because I post a lot of content over there too. So with this said, let's get started because I don't want to make this video extremely long. For starters, my full name is Eva Bukovenszki. No one really knows that my first surname is actually Vidal because I never really mention it. In all honesty, I use Bukovenszki absolutely everywhere, and until now I used to use Buko instead of Bukovenszki. So people thought that my whole name was Eva Buko, and that's not true. My whole name is Eva Bukovenszki, but everyone knows me as Bukovenszki, and that's about it. I'm 21 years old. I actually turned 21 by the time of filming this video, exactly a week ago. I was born the 26th of March of 2004 in Gijón, Asturias, Spain. This is actually like a small town in the north of Spain. My big three are Sun in Aries, which you probably guessed by my birthday. My ascendant is also Aries, so I'm double Aries, and actually most of my chart, I think it's like fire signs, and then my moon is in Gemini. I don't know the rest of my chart, to be honest. I just know my Venus is in Taurus, I think, but I don't know the rest of it. The first time that I checked my MBTI, I was an ENFP. Then it changed to, I think it was ENFJ. By the time you're seeing this video, actually, I think it's the video prior to this one, but it's me taking the MBTI test all over again after like over a year. So go check it out if you want to see if it changed or not. But so far, I'm technically an ENFJ, but I also really resonate with ENFP. Like I really resonate with ENFP, and I genuinely think I might be an ENFP, so whatever. I am currently living in Barcelona, Spain, and I moved here as soon as I graduated high school back in 2022. I'm half Spanish and half Hungarian. My dad is the Spanish one and my mom is the Hungarian one. So if you were wondering where my surname is from, it's Hungarian. I can speak 3 languages fluently: English, Spanish, and Hungarian, and I'm learning French on Duolingo. My favorite artist and like my biggest inspiration are definitely not Tomorrow by Together. No. It's not Tomorrow by Together. You can see it, but up there's another poster. The albums, yeah. It's not Tomorrow by Together, no. Absolutely not. Jokes aside, I've been a MOA since pre-debut. Like, I remember being there when Big Hit announced that they were gonna like debut a boy group and everyone was going insane. I was 14 at the time, like that's insane. But yeah, I remember even watching the individual like teasers back in the day. Actually, the first one was Yeonjun with like the arcade one. That's insane, like that was so long ago. That's insane. My favorite TV show is Heartstopper. I'm fully obsessed. I've watched it too many times. I don't even want to admit how many times I watched it. My biggest dream in life is to become an artist, specifically a singer. It's been my biggest dream for my whole life. Like as long as I can remember, I feel the most joy when I'm on stage, so it makes sense. And also like the reason why I want to be an artist, and especially a singer, is because I want to help people with my music, and I want to be a source of healing and comfort for people throughout my music. Talking about becoming an artist, this might be way too early to say, but listen, big results start with big dreams. So now that we're talking about this, I just wanna leave it here, like, you know, like a reminder for myself, for my future self. But currently, if we were talking about dream venue to sell out, it would be the Palau Sant Jordi. It's not like the biggest one. It's not because of how much capacity it has, which I mean, it's a lot, but it's not like, for example, the Olympic Stadium that we have here in Barcelona too. It's because my first big concerts were all there. Like my first concert was not here, but my first big concerts that I can like really remember were here. Like as soon as I'm actually an artist, I really want to sell this out. But if we talk about like overall dreams, I would say like a world tour. Yeah, like a world tour and perform all around the world. I've been in acting clubs back when I was in high school, and I have performed in local theaters. I did ballet when I was younger. I don't really remember for how long. I think it was around 2 years. I drink a lot of coffee. Like half the times I have a coffee in my hand. Are we even surprised? I have a whole section in my channel which is called Coffee Time. We're not surprised. Back in high school, my favorite class was probably history of art, but I only had that class for like my senior year. So before that, I think my favorite classes were like anything related to history. I prefer savory foods over sweets. I like sweets, and there are days when I'm like really craving like chocolate or whatever, but most of the times I prefer savory over sweet. I'm actually a pretty good student, and I'm proud to say this, but I'm a pretty good student and I've been getting good grades my whole life. I used to read a lot when I was younger. It's like a habit that I want to pick up like again, but I want to say, if I read something, 95% of the times it's gonna be nonfiction. Specifically, I would say like self-help books or like psychology, philosophy books, stuff like that. People at times might think, because I got this a few times, they might think that I'm mean at first sight. I don't know why. Well, it's probably because like I'm zoned out like half of the times, and I think that people see like my resting face and they think that I'm mean, but I'm not. I'm genuinely just zoned out. Like I promise, I'm a nice person. I'm sociable. I love to socialize. I'm a social butterfly. I'm not mean. I'm just zoned out. My favorite color to dress in is black, as you can clearly tell. And if it's not black, I would probably go for red. I absolutely love and adore animals, but I have a huge fear of dogs since I was young. It's something that I've been overcoming a lot. Like it's been way better, especially in the last year. It has gotten so much better compared to the past couple of years, but I used to be terrified of dogs. And when I tell you terrified, I was terrified. I am personally a huge believer in law of assumption and the universe and the energies and all of that. I've had a terrible car accident back in like I think either 2011 or 2012. I think it was 2012. But yeah, I had a pretty bad car accident. I was fine after it. Like I could walk out of the car, but it has left me with a lot of like neck pain and back pain, which is terrible because for dancing it's a little bit of like a setback, but I'm fine. I can deal with it. I have very big sleeping issues, and trust me when I say it's not because of the coffee, okay? I know for a fact that it's not because of the coffee. I cannot seem to sleep well. Like my sleeping schedule is all over the place, but it's because I overthink a lot, and I just have so many things that I want to do and so much stuff that I have in my mind that it's impossible for me to sleep. And for the past couple of months, I've got so used to like listening to thunderstorms. If I don't listen to that, I can't sleep. I've never been in a relationship in my whole life. Shocking. I am definitely not a morning person. I'd rather stay up until 3-4 a.m. working than getting up at 5. Like, no, I've tried to convince myself that I was a morning person. I'm not a morning person. I've been on YouTube since 2018, which is insane. But I've been vlogging and filming myself since I was like 7, 6, I don't even know. Like I was watching videos of myself when I was younger the other day. Like when I was a kid, I was like, again, 6, 7, and I kept vlogging everything. I would steal my mom's phone to vlog and film myself. If I had to choose a single song to listen to for the rest of my life, I feel like it's not gonna be a surprise for those who know me, but I would listen to I Know I Love You by TXT. Listen, it was a hard choice, but I Know I Love You has such like a soft spot in my heart, and it's like there's just something about that song. It's so good, I swear to God, it's so good. I could listen to it on repeat for years and years on end. When I heard it live, I was like, I don't even know. That felt like a spiritual awakening or something. My favorite city I've ever been to is London. One of my dreams that has nothing to do with music, but it's still a dream of mine, and it has been for a while now, is to release a genderless clothing brand at some point. Like, I can just picture the website without categories that are like women, men. Like, no. It's just gonna be clothes. That's it. No gender. Clothes. I would absolutely love to learn how to skate, but I'm genuinely terrified of breaking something in my body. Like, I've never hurt myself to that point, and I'm not planning on doing it. And if I'm doing it, at least it has to be dancing, not skating. I have to be healthy and complete to dance. So yeah, I'm not trying to do that. But I genuinely think it's so impressive when people know how to skate. I cry very easily when it comes to like soft things. Like, if I see a video on Instagram of, I don't know, a cat sleeping or something, I can start crying on the spot. I don't know why, but I cry very easily when it comes to stuff like that. As I said before, I am a social butterfly and I'm an extrovert, which means that I can socialize pretty easily, but it's hard for me to maintain people close because for me, like, I really appreciate deep connections and like soul deep connections. I know that's not gonna make sense for a lot of people, but I'd rather have like one person in my life who's actually very deeply emotionally connected to me than like 100 who I can only have small talk with. I come from a family that's very music oriented. My mom almost became like a backup singer for one of the most famous singers in Hungary back in the day. But due to like family issues and like different things that happened in her life, she couldn't do it, but she's been like singing, dancing her whole life. And my dad has been playing the drums since he was like, I don't even know, like a kid. He was in a band, he's a DJ. He also does, I don't know if this is how you call it in English, but he does something called music therapy, something like that. And he helps like older people or people who have memory loss or stuff like that to remember things and just feel better throughout music. So yeah, it's not a surprise that I want to do something in my life that has to do with music. My favorite food is probably anything that my mom makes, but especially Hungarian food. If I could choose a single thing to be remembered for, I would choose, as cliche as it sounds, to be remembered by making the world a better place. The first concert that I actually went to was the Soy Luna concert in Bilbao. I don't remember in which stadium, but I'll just leave it here. A quote that I live by every single day is, "We're all gonna die, I might as well die doing something that I love." Genuinely, I can't imagine myself doing something else in my life that's not being an artist. There was a time where I even tried to convince myself, no, I don't want this. I can do something else with my life. I can't. I've tried for so long. There's nothing that I want to do more in my life than be on stage. I don't care what other people think, what other people say. I'm just like, we're all gonna die, we're all gonna be dust. So if we're all gonna die, we're all gonna go to the same place. I might as well die happy. I have a single tattoo, even though I want to get more, and it's my mom's birthday. Hold on, there you go. It's my mom's birthday. She has mine in the same place with the same font and everything. I want to get more. I only have my ears pierced, like the basic ones. I really like the eyebrow piercing and the lip piercing, but I wouldn't get them on myself. The only ones I would get on myself are more earrings. I want to get more. I'm just terrified of needles, but I would love to get 2 more up here, and the one that I love a lot is the one that goes like up here. So, you know, I could use these ones that go like this. I don't know if that makes any sense. If one day I'm not as scared as I am right now, I will try to get more. My drink of choice is Bacardi with lemon soda. I truly consider myself to be a pretty positive person. I think people in my life can say the same. I'm someone who, I don't know how, but I always manage to see the good in every situation. And I always think that everything's happening for a reason and that the outcome is gonna be better than what I initially expected. Well, things always work out for me, which might also explain why I think this way. But even if I struggle, even if I go through bad things, the end result is always something that makes me happy. So I genuinely believe that everything is like working in my favor all the time, even if I can't see it at the moment. Depending on what we're talking about, I'm a big overthinker, as I said before. For example, I do not overthink why people act the way they act. If I have a fallout with someone, or if they did me wrong, if they hurt me, whatever, I don't overthink that. It is what it is. Like, whatever. This just reflects their like inner world. So I don't think too much about that. But when it comes to my future and when it comes to my goals and like what I'm doing on my day-to-day life, I do actually overthink a lot. The thing that scares me the most in life, as silly as it may sound, is to not achieve being an artist. Like, that genuinely scares the fuck out of me. I prefer way more a long shower than a long bath. My height is 170 centimeters. I think I might have grown a bit. At most 173 or 74. I don't think I'm 174, but I'm around that, like 5'7", 5'8", something like that. I'm tall for a girl in Spain, but don't come at me because I know in other parts of the world I'm not tall. In Hungary, I'm not tall. If I go to Germany, I'm not tall. In Spain, I am tall. When I talk, I express myself with my whole body. I know you can't really see it with the setup, but my friends know this. I put like a lot of gestures into expressing myself, and my face. Listen, my face cannot hide what I'm thinking. If I'm thinking something, my face is gonna say it. Like, I swear to God, I make a lot of faces all the time, and I roll my eyes a lot. I don't know why, but I realized, especially since I started like posting on YouTube, I realized that I roll my eyes a lot. My arms can bend very weirdly, and you're gonna see, hold on. I'm gonna show you. Check this out, like seriously, hold on. Look at that. What? Like, it looks so weird for no reason. I also have very weird thumbs, which basically don't allow me to get like press-on nails, because look at this. What is this? Like, who thought this was a good idea? I have the same thumbs as Megan Fox. Megan Fox, I've read it somewhere, she has the same thumbs as I do. So at least that's that. I am currently getting a degree in communications, which mixes like a lot of things, but it's basically marketing, journalism, audio visuals. Like, I'm studying cinema, like movie direction, movie production. I'm studying so many things at once. Social media management. I was blonde for a good like around 3 years before going back to the brunette. I don't know why my hair is like getting lighter again, and it's like kind of, I mean, it's very clearly not blonde, but it was darker when I like dyed it back like 2 weeks ago. But I was blonde. I was hella blonde for like 3 years. Thing is, I was balding. I genuinely lost so much hair. It's insane. I had double or triple the hair that I have right now. My hair just looked burned all the time. I was like, I'm not doing this. I was so scared of going back to brunette because I thought that it wouldn't fit me. I think I look good with it. I'm planning on going back to the blonde when I get my hair back, but that's gonna take some time. So until then, I'm either staying like this or I might go even darker. And lastly, for the last fact of today, as I said before, I can't imagine my life doing anything else that's not being an artist, being an entertainer. So I just want to say that I'm willing to work as hard as I physically and mentally can to make it happen. So stay tuned on this journey, because this, I know this is gonna be very cliche, but this is just the beginning. And remember what I'm saying right now, this is just the beginning. So this was today's coffee time. I got so into the script of the video that I completely forgot to drink coffee throughout the whole filming. But thank you so much guys for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, or you can also share facts about yourself. I would love to read them. And don't forget to join this beautiful, amazing, growing family by subscribing to my channel, liking this video, sharing it with all your friends, and especially by following me on all my other socials, which are gonna be up here and linked down below. And with this said, I hope you continue to have an amazing day, an amazing night, an amazing week, an amazing whatever. I hope you feel good. I hope you feel happy, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.